Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I am your host, Lebogang Moratele, your resident crowdfunding coach, and we are embarking on this amazing journey of crowdfunding together. And I'm excited that we can get together tonight. We get to share this information live. We are right at the beginning of our challenge. So, those of you who are joining now, others will come later. Yes, they will make money, but guess what? We are starting at the right time. December's what, 27 days away, and we are getting started now because we all know that come December, it's festivities, it's a fun time. We want to close off the year strong. So that means we need money, money, and more money. So whether you have a job, whether you are, you're building a business, you have your career, whatever it is that you are doing, this should not disturb it. If anything, this should complement what you are doing. It should add to what you are doing. For example, if you've got a business and you need, some capital to inject into that business, this can be for you. If you don't want to take from your income to take your family on vacation come December, this is for you. So anybody and everybody who says, Lebo, look, I could do with an extra 50,000 Rand minimum by December or at least by Christmas to get me going, then you are in the right place at the right time. If you happen to be watching this after we are recording it now, don't worry, because your 30 days can start at any time. So it doesn't mean that after December, after Christmas, all of this information will be irrelevant. It will still be relevant. It will still be as exciting as it is for us now. You will still be able to do exactly what we are doing, and in a 30-day period, be able to raise 50,000 Rand or more for whatever your needs might be. Maybe at that time it's for school fees. Maybe you want to get uniforms or change your kid's school. Whatever it might be, there is always a need for extra money. So in this session tonight, I'm going to explain to you what crowdfunding is, how it works, and how you can get involved. Now, it is just an information session, so this is not a commitment session or a session to convince. My duty tonight, folks, is simply to share information. What you do with that information is going to be based on you, where you are, what is it that you want, and whether you feel that you are willing to give what it takes in order to make this a reality. Because what I'm sharing with us this evening, it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not a pyramid scheme for someone to say, okay, well, if I join now because it's early, and other people are coming after, I'll benefit from them. No, that's not how it works. It is a platform that is an active platform. It requires you to be working it. And so, there is some commitment that's going to be required on your side. But the great thing is that it's doable. We are doing it. It doesn't need to take you away from your job, your kids, your business. It's something that can really be done with a commitment of 30 days and 30 minutes a day. So we're talking about the power of 30. You will need 300 Rand to get started. Before I explain the how we do it, this is just what is going to be needed from you. Number one, you are going to need at least 300 Rand to start. So if you have it, you don't have it, this is where I need to start. Number two, you are going to have to be willing to commit some time to putting towards moving this platform forward, towards creating a crowd that you will be crowdfunding with. So we suggest a minimum of at least 30 minutes a day. You can definitely do more, but I would suggest don't do less than 30 minutes, whether it's posting on your socials, communicating with people via WhatsApp, making calls. Effort is required in order for you to see the results at the end of the day. A commitment of 30 days. We are living in a society where people expect everything to become, to have microwave success. And especially now with the TikTok generation, our attention span seems to be less than 30 seconds. And so people start things, but they don't finish. They start today, and 2 days later, if they don't have the 30-day results, they want to give up, and they forget it's only 2 days into the process. So there is a process. I would suggest be willing to give this process at least 30 days of commitment from your end, doing it, learning the ropes, going through it day by day, building brick by brick in order for you to see the results. Now, if that's something that you can do, then 50K is just around the corner for you. And I will show you exactly what you need to do from then on. And you will also need to have a group of partners that you are going to partner with, because tonight we are talking about crowdfunding. Now, what is crowdfunding and how does it work? Well, crowdfunding is a way to raise funds from a larger group of individuals with the help of technology. So before, crowdfunding would basically be your simple stokvel. Neighbors are stockfelling, families are stockfelling, friends are stockfelling, but they're doing it in a very informal manner and it's very unorganized. But now with technology, we are now exposed to technology that makes things easier. For example, sending funds. If you had to send money before, you'd have to go to the bank. We have to go inside the bank and deposit. If there's an emergency somewhere and it's after banking hours, then you know what? That emergency is just going to get worse because we have to wait until the next banking day. God forbid an emergency happens during the weekend. But now we are banking 24/7, 365, regardless whether it's a holiday. You can do banking, you can do an e-wallet, you can do immediate payments. That is the beauty of technology. Things evolve, they become better, and it makes our lives easier. Crowdfunding has done the exact same thing. It's evolving with the help of technology. And now we are able to take the concept of stockfelling and take it into this new digital age that we are living in. No longer stockfelling with a piece of paper, coming together on a Saturday afternoon for a braai, although that's always fun. But now we get to crowdfund with people from all over the world and really run a borderless community where every member of the community can benefit, provided they do what is required. So that is what crowdfunding is. It's an idea that is recognized. It's recognized. Some political parties use crowdfunding. If you look at some of the campaigns, I know President Obama, back when he first became president, crowdfunding was a major way that funded his campaign. It was funded, yes, by some big investors, but initially at the beginning stages, what got his campaign off the ground was crowdfunding. It was aunts and moms and young people, $10, $20, and look where that got him. He became president because he had the power of the crowd behind him. Now, crowdfunding is an option for businesses. It's an option for families. And there are many different crowdfunding platforms that are available online, each one working in its own unique way. So today we're going to be talking about crowdfunding on the Dreams to Reality platform. Dreams to Reality is not a company. It is not an organization. It is simply an infrastructure that allows me and you to come together, crowdfund peer-to-peer. So that means funds are moving from one person to another person, not going through a centralized account. So we don't have a stokvel account. We don't have an organization account. Funds move from one person in the community to another person in the community. Now, what that means is that Dreams to Reality has really just provided the technical infrastructure that allows us to do this in an organized fashion. So you will become a member of the Dreams to Reality community, and you will be referred by one of our community members. So this is an invite-only community, totally exclusive for people who are like-minded, people who know what they want, people who are not looking for a free lunch, because there's no free lunch in this platform, folks. It's such an amazing system. It doesn't matter who came first. What matters is who's putting in the work. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can take control of your financial situation, regardless of who you joined under, whose team you are in. It's all about you. This morning with our team, I shared about commitment to say successful people know how to do two things very well. They know how to commit, and they know how to work those commitments until they become a success. So when you see everything that we are talking about here tonight, you need to make a decision. And that decision is not based on me, the crowdfunding coach. It's not based on the person who has referred you, but it's based on yourself. Are you willing to give what it takes? Are you tired of being broke? Are you tired of not having ends meet? Are you tired of perhaps not being able to have an amazing Christmas with your family and just have extra money that you really don't have to budget and say, oh, this has to do this and that? If that's you and you are willing to do what it takes, then it's time for you to make that commitment. Now, in this example, let's say you were referred by Pule, and Pule is a member, an active member of the community, and Pule refers you. So you come on board, you use Pule's link to register. through the back office. Remember, D2R simply provides the infrastructure. And so through that infrastructure, you will get to see where does Pule want you to pay this 300 Rand or $18 if you're outside of South Africa. You can use crypto to pay. You can pay bank to bank, whatever works between you and the person that you are paying. That will be the choice that you will choose. So you become a member and you will then activate your 300 Rand funding or your gifting that you will give to Pule. That will be paid through the different options that you have. And once Pule has received this 300 Rand from you, Pule will then confirm via his back office to say, yes, I have received the 300 Rand. This individual has paid me, they are approved. The system will now allow you to start building your own crowd. It's like creating a social media page. I remember back in the day, some of you might not remember this, but when Facebook first started, you could not just go to the Facebook website and register. You had to be referred by somebody who was already a member of Facebook. So I remember my friend saying to me, "Are you on Facebook?" And I was like, "No." And she's like, "Okay, I'm going to send you the link. You need to register." I mean, we were sitting at the computer. She was even doing the registration for me, clicking the links, etc. And that's how Facebook grew. And look at it today. Now here you are building your own community that is going to take you ahead financially, not just a community to share laughs, but a community where we can all get ahead financially because we understand the power of crowd economics. So Pule received 300 Rand from you. Now it's time for you to build your own community because Pule has referred you and he's still going to refer to other people and build and support you guys as his team. Your duty is to do the same thing. So in this example, let's say you refer Linda, Teboho, and Patricia. Perhaps you had to talk to 20 people to get those 3 people. That's a part of it, except that it is a law of averages. There is never, life is not 100%. And sometimes people think when you get into an opportunity, the laws, the life's laws are just going to change. It's just like gravity. What goes up must come down. And the law of averages is a law that exists for everything. Whether it is whatever it might be, whether it's sport, you can have the best goal scorer, Cristiano Ronaldo. He is not going to score 10 out of 10 goals. He is, he's got a high percentage because he is highly skilled, highly talented. However, it is a law of averages. And he understands that the more shots at goal I have, the more chances I have of getting it through the net. So you need to have the same mentality. The more, the higher the odds of success, the higher you want your odds of success to be, the more people you need to speak to. You can't speak to 3 people and expect that all 3 are going to say yes, or all 3 are going to sign up at the same time. One might be keen, but they don't have the money. Another might be keen, but they're just not motivated. Another might be fully against this type of opportunity and say, you know what, I've burnt my fingers before, tried online business. They might have had a negative experience that gives them, that closes them off even to wonderful opportunities that are out there. That is not of your doing. Even if you're a farmer, it's not every seed that is going to give you the same harvest. So what you need to do, even the Bible says, the sower kept on sowing. The principle of sowing and reaping, you have to keep on sowing. And that is what we are doing here. So you've spoken to 3 people. You've spoken to however many people. 3 of them said yes, they activate, they pay their 300 Rand. This 300 Rand goes directly to you. It doesn't go to a D2R, a Dreams to Reality account or central account, and then they pay you. These funds move directly from them to you. You will then confirm them through the back office. And once you've done so, you will now have received 900 Rand in total. Great, 3 times what you started with. But this is not where it ends. This is just the beginning. You now have a bigger seed that can open up more for you financially. So from your 900, you will upgrade with 600 Rand. Now, you do not have to wait. And I suggest don't wait until all 3 people have paid. As soon as you've received your first 2 payments, upgrade. Because now, you're setting the pace. How you do anything is how you do everything. You are you are setting the tone for your business and setting the pace of how you want things to go. Even when it's your time to earn your level 2 incomes of 600 rand, you don't want your team to be waiting until, I'm waiting for my last person to upgrade before I pay you 600 rand. You've got your 600 upgrade. When the 300 comes, that means your money's back. So it is a risk-free opportunity. Everything from now is infinite return. So 600 rand is your upgrade to level 2. Now, this is where we need to pay attention. So when you started and you activated level 1, your 300 rand went to Pule because Pule was your level 1 upline. Pule was your parent on the platform. So if Pule is your parent, Lerato is your grandparent, Thandi is your great-grandparent, and so on. So like a family structure, first generation, second generation, third generation above you, and you are then building first generation, second generation, third generation, and so on below you. With your 600 rand, you are now upgrading your second level. So it doesn't go to Pule, it goes to Lerato, because Lerato is your second level upline on the platform. So 600 rand will go to Lerato. You might not know Lerato, but you will get all of her details in the back office. You'll know where to make payment. Once Lerato has received payment, she will confirm, and now the system will recognize you as a level 2 member who is now able to also start receiving level 2 payments. So now you're getting ready to go. Leaders are doing this in a day, in an hour, 2 hours from getting started, and the momentum is building and it's exciting. So let's keep on going. Where are we? All right. So now you've referred your 3 people. Your duty as a sponsor, as an upline, is to encourage Linda, Patricia, and Tebogo to also come on board and do what you have done. Now here, folks, this is where I like to say, as a person who wants to build an income, act as if you are an employee. You're not employing these people, but think like an employee. If you're a business owner, you want the most productive employees. You don't beg, as a business owners don't beg people to come and work for them. People come and they will interview 100 people for one position. As a person who is building a crowd, be very specific as to what type of people you want to be a part of that crowd. Number one, you must be that type of person. So you can't want hard workers when you are not a hard worker. You can't want committed people when you yourself are not committed. So start with yourself. Determine what is it going to take for me to get the results that I want. I am going to be committed. I'm going to be consistent, disciplined, etc. And I'm going to make sure I give it my all. You are attracting those type of people. When your people come on board, make sure that they also make that commitment before they pay the 300 rand. Because some people, they'll just pay 300 to get rid of you. Others will pay 300, but tomorrow when they go to work and they stressed out, they forget that they even had an opportunity to make an extra 50,000 rand because they're just not committed to themselves, not to you, but to themselves. So find people who are committed to themselves and to their goals, and those will be the right people for you. Interview them, ask them, folks, we've got 30 days. Are you sure you're going to be able to, do you want this 50K? What is it going to do to you? What is the cost of not having this 50K? Stress, unhappiness, bills, all of that. How much are you willing to do to get rid of that? Let's use that as a drive to push us forward to where we want to go. Now, Linda, Patricia, and Tebogo are on the same page as you. I'm too excited. My mouth is going faster than my mind. Now, they're on the same page as you. They want this as badly as you want it. So they are going to go out and they're going to start referring. They're going to start talking to people. They've got the fire within. And so Linda refers 3 people. Patricia refers 3 people. Tebogo does the same thing. Not you must put 3 people for Linda. You must put 3 people for Patricia. No, there's no free lunch. Every person has to do their bit, because at the end of the day, when you're paying your bills, when you're taking your kids on holiday, when you're enjoying that money, you are going to be enjoying it. So you are the one who needs to put the effort. Linda and Tebogo, they are going to enjoy with their families, so they must put the effort. Everybody must enjoy the sweat of their brow. So Linda refers 3. Linda earns 900. From her 900, she will upgrade to level 2, and that level 2 payment goes to Pule. Patricia will earn 900. First 600, Patricia upgrades, and they refer to Pule. Third 300, that means their money is back. It's a risk-free opportunity. Tebogo, same thing, upgrades to Pule for 600 rand. So Pule has received 600 rand from Linda, Patricia, and Tebogo. Even though Pule did not refer them. Now, this is great because this is exponential growth. The same way Pule earned from your 3 people, you are now going to earn from your team's 3 people. So you now have 9 people on level 2. So you have 3 in Linda's leg, 3 in Tebogo's leg, and 3 in Patricia's leg. Patricia is also going to work with her team. Let's attend Zoom. Let's attend Facebook. Let's market on Facebook. Let's put it on our statuses. Let's talk to our friends who we know are like-minded and think like us. So we're active. We're actively promoting the platform. Her people then do the same thing. Now, Patricia's 3 people are each going to pay you 600 Rand. Not only Patricia's people, but you're going to get 300 Rand from each of Tebogo's people, 300 Rand from each of Linda's people. Now, this is a perfect scenario. In real life, we know that it doesn't work 100%. So it might, you might get 1 payment from Patricia's person today and 2 payments from Tebogo's people the same day. So it just depends on how the team is moving and how they're operating. But from level 2, you are going to earn 5,400 Rand. That's 600 Rand times 9, 1,800. Your first 1,800 Rand, because remember, that's not even yours. It doesn't come from your pocket, but it comes from the funds that you've raised from the crowd. So 1,800 to upgrade to level 2, and to upgrade to level 3, and now your level 3 is open. On level 3, you have 27 partners, each upgrading with 1,800 Rand. Also, remember, folks, don't wait until you have the full 5,400. You started this opportunity with 300 Rand. You were able to upgrade to level 2. Don't hoard, because when you hoard, you are sowing a seed. Your team is also going to hoard. They're also going to take long to upgrade. So do unto your uplines as you want done unto you. If you want your people to upgrade quickly, it starts with you. First upgrade quickly, then your people are also going to follow suit, and you're putting it out there. You are sowing a positive seed. So 27 partners, each paying you 1,800 Rand. Folks, this is life-changing. 1,800 Rand in today's economy, even just one a day makes a difference. To make 50,000 Rand over 30 days, you need to only be making 1,700 Rand a day to accumulate 50,000 Rand in 30 days. We are on day 3 of our challenge. We already have leaders who are making this 1,800 Rand a day. We have leaders who are already upgrading level 2, level 3. We are on day 3 of the challenge. By day 15, our leaders, 50K, I said it today in the group. I said, I think 50K was a low goal, but I love the fact that it's a goal that everybody can reach. And it's only our first target. From 50K, we want to see our members making 100K, 200K, 300K. This is a process. And we're saying our first step is 50K. So level 3, you will have earned a total of 48,000. Use 3,600 Rand to upgrade. And we already have leaders who've upgraded. Day 3, I'm already on level 4. I've got my level 4 leaders who are with me on the Zoom tonight. I can't wait to introduce my speaker and guest for this evening, Leader Chandre. After this slide, I'm going to call her on. So Leader, get ready. And so level 4, you have 81 partners that when they also have built their crowd, not when they start. When they start with 300. So there's no 3,600 to give you. As they are upgrading, they upgrade level 1, they upgrade level 2, level 3. When they upgrade to level 4, you are now going to receive 3,600 Rand from each one of them. I've already started receiving my 3,600 Rand payments. They are sweet, folks. Let me tell you, when that 3,600 drops, and you think I started this with 300 Rand, and already less than a week later, I'm making more than 10 times what I started with on a daily basis. I love this type of platform because it's not a Fagi Maluzobona. It's not a Banoyi. It's not, let's give our money to person X and see how much they can grow it, and they'll pay those who came in the beginning, but the rest of us are going to lose our money. This says, whatever you put in terms of your effort, that's going to determine what you get out. Work in equals work out. No work, no pay. No building a crowd, you're not going to make money. And it doesn't matter who came first. If you were referred by Pule, but you referred your 3 and Pule only referred you, or you are the only person who's working in Pule's team, you are going to earn more than Pule, because it's not a pyramid scheme. It's not about who came first. It's about who is the one that is doing the effort and running their platform well. So, folks, with that, oh, before I even end that, 81 partners, each paying you 3,600 Rand. That's over 290,000 that you will earn from level 4. But let's start with our first goal, 50K in 30 days. Let's build the momentum. Let's keep it going and teach your team to duplicate. This is not a one-man show. It's not about one person doing all the work. It's about each person putting in their small effort. All of us putting in our 30 minutes a day. John Paul Getty says, I'd rather earn 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. It's just the smart way to work. So we are working smart. While we are working hard, we are pushing. Day 3 of the challenge, things are moving in an awesome, awesome direction. And so we say, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing well. If you're not going to give it your all, you are simply cheating yourself. Don't cheat on your dreams. Don't cheat on your dreams. They are your dreams. They are relying on you in order for you to make it happen. So, folks, oh, I've added another slide. I forgot I added this before I get my leader to speak. These are a few slides from our team members who are a part of us. I just took these from the groups. I didn't even edit. And so leaders are showing us exactly, what's happening. So here's a leader. She's already on level 4. She's already earned 12,300 Rand. We are on day 3 of the challenge. Here's another leader. He says day 4, not so bad. Now we did a foundational launch on Saturday, the 29th. So we had 2 days of building and doing some groundwork. We started the challenge officially on Monday. So the challenge we're in day 3 of our challenge, but I think this is my 5th day of being on the platform. And there it is. This leader says day 4, not so bad. They started with 300 Rand and they've already earned 2,700. Now look at this, 2,700 in and 2,700 out. So now they have upgraded. Now what is going to be coming in is profits. And this person understands that don't eat the seed, the principle of not eating the seed, because if you eat the seed, you will not have a harvest. So start with the seed and then you can start enjoying the harvest. So at this point, I'm going to call on Leader Chandre. Leader Chandre, are you there? I'm asking you to unmute. Please unmute for me, my leader.
Hello.
Leader Chandre, how are you?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, my leader. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hi, leader. Can you hear me?
I'm very well and still.
I'm good, leader.
I can hear you, my sister. It's just locally. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, excellent. Leader Chandre, share with the team. Let them know who you are, when did you start, and what is happening. Tomorrow, I know it's your birthday. So tomorrow is a special, special day for you. And you could not have asked for a better birthday gift. So share with us, my leader, your journey and how far you are.
Wow. I wish you can see the excitement on my face now. Yeah, it's load shedding, so I'm sitting in dark. So unfortunately, I can't show you the excitement on my face. Maybe on another day you'll see my face, but
yes.
I have no words. I have no words, my sister. It's the 3rd day now, right?
Yes.
I was even checking the other. I've been even checking. Is this really the 3rd day? Because who will give me 17,000 in 3 days? And as I'm on the Zoom now, I even inbox you. I must approve another person. So that's like 20K in this 3 days, and I only have 3 people under me. So it's yeah, it's just something you have to do.
And
just
you
have
are
to
working.
do it.
And you
can hear me, my leader.
Yes, we can hear you, leader. And so you've made over 20,000 Rand now.
Yeah.
By day 3 of the challenge. So you're almost 50% to the target of 50K.
I promise you, my sister, I promise you, my leader, all my leaders, don't give me 30 days, give me 15 days.
Leader Chandre. So
if I can make that in 3 days, if I can make that in 3 days, that means it's 20, then it's another 20, another 3 days, and then I'm short with maybe 1.5 days. Give me another 4.5 days, and I can make my 50. I'm serious, myself. I'm serious. I don't know if others are serious. I'm serious.
I know.
I'm serious.
you challenged us on the group. I remember when we said, how, why are you moving so fast? And you said, but you guys don't want 50K. I thought we were all here because we wanted 50K. So when you want 50K, you're going to put in effort that shows 50K. People work day and night. They have 7 years of degrees.
Can I give you my testimony? Okay, on Sunday, I didn't have 300 in my pocket, right?
Yes.
And so I go ask me to join this thing, and I was like, oh, but you know, I've got nothing to lose, and I've asked my husband. I was very stern and said, give me 300 rand also. He's like, you don't want to listen, because we've been losing so many times on so many platforms that even our husbands are rebuking us and our family members are rebuking us, and we don't want to join any.
Oh no. Oh no. Leader Chandre, I think you've muted yourself. Sorry, Leader. Unmute.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry. My sister, I don't know why people is calling me. I don't know why people is calling me now. Sorry, somebody was phoning me.
Oh,
and
okay. Yes.
Sorry, now it accidentally did it. I was saying, imagine I was saying the same thing like everybody is saying. I can't get 3 people. Where will I get 3 people? People are so scared. It's scams and all of this. It is most the song we are singing. Can you hear me, my leader?
Yes, we can hear you, Leader. Continue. We're inspired. Keep going.
Imagine. So imagine I said no, so as a girl, imagine I kept on to my 300 rand. You know what? Life is so expensive now. You can't go to Checkers with 300 rand.
Yeah.
So you might as well give it and do something with it.
Exactly.
Hey, and people is complaining. You always on my phone. I said, as long as I'm making 17K in 3 days, I can be on my phone. It's fine. It's my work. It's my job. It's my office.
Yes.
And yeah, it's just have to be done, my leader. 3 people, 300 rand.
Simple.
I've become this person now. And you know what? I'm not even just doing it for myself. I'm even helping my teams doing it. 3 people, 300. 3 people, 300. I'm helping them. So I don't know. Maybe it's just, I don't think it's natural. We all can do it, man.
No, we're going to do it, my leader. I can't wait, my leader. You must have
very easy
birthday tomorrow. And you know what my birthday wish for you is that this new year that you are going into, let this be your portion. You see how you make 20K in 3 days? Let this be your portion from now on. Let this be your portion. Your work ethic.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you very much.
Work ethic is crazy. Like, folks, this lady doesn't sleep. She does not sleep. She's earned more than me. And I came before her. Have I not, my leader?
You did. And I was checking on Swazi girl earlier on because she's my upline, and she was like, my leader, you must show me your back office one day. Or I said, let me show you. But I'm sure you have more than me because you are my upline. And she said, no, you are way beyond. You have more than me in your account even.
Exactly. So it's not a pyramid scheme. It's not about who came first.
It's not a pyramid yet. Exactly. It's exactly. It's not a pyramid scheme. Exactly. It's not a pyramid because it's not labeled. It's going up and up and up, and so as it's going up and up. If you're not working, when we can't say we can't get 3 people because we have 6 billion people on Earth. So there is 3 people ready to just wait. They're just waiting for this opportunity. Exactly. We are helping each other. Like, and people to join with 300 rand. You get your 300 rand back immediately. Do you know that? The moment I borrowed that 100 rand, I told my husband, said, give me that, with all that noise he was making, it's fine. I said, I'm going to give you 300 back now. And I gave it back to him immediately. Because I knew I already have 3 people. I know, because I know I will get 3 people.
And what is he saying now?
No time for negativity.
And what is he saying
he's
now?
Smiling. He's smiling. He's like, okay. He came because I was on my phone today, and I have a lot of friends and family I've made even in Namibia. If I wish they're here, I'm giving them a shout out. It's my
Yes,
first
yes.
time talking on something. But anyhow, when it came, it's like, did you cook? And I said no. It's like, boy, you on the phone. I said, okay. I'm making money. That's all. I'm making
Yeah.
money. Even if they tell me, you didn't. I say, don't worry. I'll get somebody to come clean for me tomorrow. I've got money to pay them. I'm like that
Amen.
now.
Exactly. Well done, Leader Chandre.
I'm like that.
Thank you so much. Have a great
Yeah.
birthday. It's about to cut us off. But leaders, let's work, work, work. She did it in
Let's
less
plug
than
in.
5 days. Let's work, leaders. See you again
Yes.
tomorrow. We'll announce 7 o'clock. I think 7 o'clock is a good time for our Zoom. So let's do it at 7 o'clock. We'll be on Facebook Live at 8. I have Leader Swazi and Leader Chandre with me. Join us on Facebook at 8 o'clock to come and hear more. And maybe the electricity will be back and you can